go fly this outside. YouTube, how's it going? It's me, the Cool Loser, and today's video is going to be on my 4th drone video that I'm going to do. And this is the Hawkeye 2, or 2nd. And always, as what I like to do, I like to open this. We get to experience, so you'll get my first impression. Okay, so we have big plastics. This one looks pretty cool too. And there's an app, so we'll be able to use our phone. Sweet. So we're gonna see if I'm unhappy or happy with this item pretty soon. But right now I'm pretty happy, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Alright, so let's take this off. Light. Okay, in this drone we have to put the propellers in. That's a little bit different than what I've done with the other ones. Extra, 2 of them in case they break or damage. These are the bumpers. Extras as well, because if you're a beginner and you're crashing them a lot, you're going to be able to save extra pieces to save you, because they do break if you crash them really hard. Woo! Almost lost these little pieces. And let's get the remote out. And look at this. In the back of it, we have a cell phone holder. Props right there for a screen. So we'll be able to use our phone as a monitor so we can see what the camera is looking at. So we have a few little screws here. And we have, I guess, these are little caps. We got big fatty USB charger. This will take AA batteries. And let's see. Down slide. Okay, there we go. The battery's already inside of it. There's an extra plug-in right there. That's obviously for like another monitor that we can use. There's the antenna, and that is the camera. Does it move a little bit? Nope, it's kind of there. You can take it off if you don't want that extra weight, if you're not going to use it as a monitor. So I'm just going to turn it on right here and see what flashes. So we got blue lights underneath and a red one. Those are really bright LEDs. So I'm going to grab one propeller. I'm just going to put it in. So this one does require some assembly. Put that in there. And then we will cap them. There we go. So I'm going to do that all the way around. I just noticed that some of them have B and A on the propellers. And on top of the propellers, that's the rotation. So you have to install it the way they're rotating. Okay, now I got all the propellers in the right way. Okay, now we're going to stick in the AA batteries. Batteries are not included. Power this on. And let's hit the power. We got a beep going on. I'm not gonna lie, this feels the best quality controller, and the knobs feel really good when you move them around. A harder plastic, more solid. It just feels like better quality than the other drones that I've had. You can stand it up like that too. We also have a little clip here, so if you want to clip it on around the neck. Buttons here. No display of seeing what it does. That's probably for an app. No, it does not come with a card, so you have to do your own SD card. Kind of looks like a UFO. I like that. I'll figure out how to fly this thing. Basic operation methods. And push the direction stick to the right bottom corner. To the motor, rotate slowly. Push the throttle. The aircraft will descend when it goes. What the? How can I not get this thing to fly? I just can't get this thing to want to fly. Oh my god. That scared some poop out of me. Why was that so scary? There you go. I don't get what I'm doing here. What am I doing wrong here? So far I'm unhappy. Pretty stable. Let's go fly this outside. Let's hope that this is the right view. Woo, it's cold outside. And this is how I do my drone reviews with this little sport cam on my head, on my hat, like that. Okay, so I flew this my first time right outside in complete darkness, and it was a little bit confusing to figure out what way was which, but the red is the back. So the blue lights are going forward. I wish it just had only the blue in the front and one in the red in the back, so that I know which way was which. It was a little hard to figure out which way was really which. Right out of the box, this thing flew for around 10 minutes, surprisingly. And I'm gonna tell you, I crashed this thing hard into things that I did not know what was crashing it. And you can see right here the propeller. Smash the propeller. The propellers are pretty strong and flexible, but it definitely hit something really hard where it broke, but it still was flying pretty straight. Oh, look at this. I have a little crack right here. And like I said, I hit something really, really hard. This propeller and this propeller. Like I said, I have two extra ones that I can replace. The crack right here is just the surface, top broken. Bottom of the arms right here are not broken, it's that cracked. But everything else flew really, really good. I'm gonna fly this one more time in the day and also test the camera, and I'll be connecting my phone if I can. Since you can use your phone as a remote control or a display, I'm going to install, and here's the welcome page. Directions right here on how to set it up is very easy. This is to go up and down, this is to turn, and this will be going forward, backwards, left, and right. Or you want to use your phone gyroscope so you can tilt and make your phone and make your drone fly in the direction that you want. You also got your trim buttons here. CX Wi-Fi, click onto that. It disconnects me from my home Wi-Fi and it connects to the drone itself. Usually it has to say something like Wi-Fi has no internet access. Click on it and give it the permission and say yes. So here we have it. We are inside the app now. We can move the camera and we will see that is what it's seeing. Looks like a decent camera so far. It's a little tiny little pinhole camera on the drone. Now you got your takeoff button there. Unfortunately, I crashed it really hard into a basketball hoop. Oh! I flew at a nighttime. I don't suggest flying them at nighttime, but that's the only time I really had that wasn't raining. It flies pretty fast, it goes really high. You also have the option to get it to GPS to where you want it to go. You can see this broke and this top right here broke off. Just to put the phone in because, you know, I should have been able to do a review with it. So you would have something like this. The display. Would I recommend this? Yes. But one thing, don't fly it at nighttime when there's a lot of obstacles in the way. Before I ended up crashing it, I ended up flying for around 15 minutes, which is pretty good for battery. I will say the best part about this drone is the ability to use my phone as a display and a control, and it's very easy to use. Drones are fun, especially the ones that you don't have to register to fly them. Although if you do have to register, it just costs $5. You just have to pay for it, give your information, and then you can fly any drone you want. But so far, out of the 4 I've reviewed, do not require a registration, so you don't need your license for it. Pretty much done here. If you want one for yourself, find it in the description down below. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Later.
Oh. Oh!